All right, welcome back, tasters, to another episode of Tim and Shayne Taste Everything. We're finally doing a Stagg review. Would you say this one is the 24A?
Yeah.
So,
Picked it up a couple years ago.
yep, a couple years old now, but
Yeah. Was waiting for a good time to crack her open. It's a nice proof.
127.6.
Yeah. Getting up there.
This is my first ever taste of Stagg. Stagg Junior.
Don't know if I've ever really heard anybody say Stagg is bad.
Okay.
Even Stagg Junior.
Okay. Yeah.
I really don't. The Stagg in general gets pretty good rap, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, pretty coveted.
Yeah.
The Junior not as hard to find,
Right.
but still a Stagg.
Yep.
This stuff is. What did they say? Do they show the age statement on this bad boy?
That's
I
a
don't
good
know
question.
if they do,
I
actually.
don't think they do.
I don't think they do either. No, I don't think they do. Most of these, when you read the reviews, they go off of the
Yep.
what do you call it?
Yep. The release.
Yep, 24A.
24A.
And if I remember correctly, this was a well-reviewed one.
Okay.
Because I was kind of pumped when he said, "Hey, we got one of these in." I was
Mhm.
like, "Oh, all right."
Hmm.
And if you see any Stagg, you're gonna buy it.
Yeah.
If it's not blown up price.
Yeah, exactly. I saw one in the wild once, and they wanted like $300 for it. I'm like, no.
Any of that BTAC,
Oh yeah, some of that stuff.
even because they have a Stagg, don't they? Too?
George T. Stagg.
George T. Stagg.
That's
different.
That's what I call Stagg, and then this to me is Stagg Junior.
This Stagg Junior.
Yeah.
Right.
Even though I think they took the junior off of it now.
They did,
but
yeah.
still Stagg Junior.
Fat Stagg.
Yeah.
Yeah, because one bottle's like tall and skinny,
is.
and then you got this squat guy.
Yeah. This is the short and funny guy.
Short and funny. Good sense of humor.
That's right.
It smells nice.
Yeah, it does. Nothing like wild.
Mm-mm.
Um,
Doesn't smell crazy like proof. Doesn't smell hot. Certainly doesn't smell green or.
No, it doesn't even smell that buffalo, Tracy.
No, it kind of doesn't. It's kind of got your more. It's got your more normal bourbon kind of character going on.
It does. That's kind of
not grape gumballs out of a glass crank machine.
Grape
or sweet tarts
kicking them into the.
It's more rich and warm.
It is.
I would say. It smells good, man.
Yeah.
It smells really good.
It does. A lot more caramel.
Yeah.
Vanilla, just standard, like you said, standard.
It's just, man, it smells
Standard
really good. It's like
bourbon.
127 proof.
Yeah.
127.6. Huh. Wow.
Although we're just coming off of 131.
Yeah, so we're downgrading a little bit.
This will taste like water.
Yeah.
See what we got.
A lot of wood in there.
It is.
That's a lot of oak.
Wow. It is. It's like almost freshly cut.
Yeah.
Oak, kinda.
It's good though. I like that.
It is. It's very. I just cut some wood a few weeks ago, and it was all oak.
Yeah.
And it honestly, that's kind of what it smells and tastes like.
It kind of. It doesn't like just sit there though and overpower everything. Kind of dries down kind of quick.
Mm-hmm. It's just nice.
Yeah, it's just very good.
Mm-hmm. Nothing that honestly really stands out.
No.
It's just good, solid whiskey.
Yep. And it for sure. I would guess. I would have guessed a lower proof.
Yeah.
Blinding. I would have guessed. I wouldn't have said over 110. I don't think.
Nope. I was just gonna say a 110 is about where I would have picked.
Yeah, it's just a very easy to drink.
Mm-hmm.
Very. None of this. It's just a very even keel.
Yep.
Very tasty. And if you like oak too, if you're a oak fan, man, you'll love this.
Sweet vanilla oak.
Yeah. You get like a hint of sweetness before you take your first breath in. You almost think it's going to be sweet, and then it's like poof, wood, fresh wood.
It is. It's like a nice smooth caramel, vanilla caramel at first, and then you take.
Yeah.
Swallow and take that breath in, and it is Oak City.
It is Oak City. I'll agree. but it's nice.
It's really
and if
nice.
you can find this stuff for MSRP, it's not bad.
Yeah.
If somebody's not jacking it up.
I want to say they're around 80.
Yeah, 80, 85 bucks.
85?
Yep, and that's a fair price.
I think that's a fair price for that.
Yeah, that's a very, very nice, easy to drink.
It is. That's probably been my favorite Buffalo Trace product.
Yeah,
that I've had.
Yeah, I'll agree because it's the least Buffalo Trace. If I smoked cigars, this is what I'd want to have.
That would be great.
Those little sweetness out of a anything, and I'm not even talking about big honkers. A freaking Black and Mild or
those little whatever, I forget the name of them, but I used to get them online. There was these natural wrapper little vanilla cigarillos.
Okay,
my goodness.
Like I think, man, a Backwoods. Any of those would be good. What's the real popular one with the plastic filter? You know what I'm talking about? It's like the oldest kind. It's like a thin cigar. It's not that long.
Dutch Brothers.
Well, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, okay. That's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah. But I think anything, man, a pipe.
I was gonna say
would be awesome.
Some kind of pipe tobacco would. Yeah, that would go probably even better.
Yeah, it really might.
Nice, sweet, aromatic.
Yep.
Even a cherry or vanilla flavor, I think would be. I don't know, any kind. I think would suit this well.
Yeah. Yeah, you find that at MSRP, and hopefully you start finding them a little easier now that the bubbles kind of burst.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you will. If you've been looking lately online and stuff about your local stores, it's like having Eagle Rare and Buffalo Trace. It's like normal now. Okay, that's just like stocked stuff.
Wow.
You know what I mean? You look anywhere. That's and crazy. It is and being able to find like like the Jack Heritage stuff. It's not like it's you're shocked to see it somewhere and it's gone immediately. I mean, there's the postings for most of my favorite liquor stores and local liquor stores. It's boxes and boxes and boxes of Buffalo Trace stuff.
Okay.
Even Blanton's has become normal mainstream. Really, especially like somewhere like Rockton. He's selling them in he's selling them in little bundles and I'm $100. Dude, you remember trying to find a Blanton's A 2 or 3 years ago?
Yeah, no.
Even a regular Blanton's.
You couldn't.
No, you could not.
Not around here.
Those were going in raffles and like
they were.
Now it's you go in and say, "Hey, you got a Blanton's?" Sure, I got 6. Yeah. So, but that I agree, dude. Maybe out of everything Buffalo Trace I've had, I think that's my favorite one.
I think so too.
And it's ironic that is the least Buffalo Tracy product.
I know. So, yeah, you wouldn't think being like barrel proof that it would be less Buffalo Tracy, but it is.
Yeah, it really is.
That's pretty crazy.
And that's tasty. You find that for $80-$90, that's a buy for me.
I agree. I would way rather have that for the price over Blanton's.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Blanton's fine, but this is good.
Swill.
Good stuff. Yeah. I mix that with Coke.
Yep.
But
mix that with eggnog.
Man, oh yeah. Huh? What would I
cook
this?
with Blanton's.
Yeah. That's what I make my banana sauce to.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
No, it's nice to have a Stagg on the shelf just for having a Stagg.
Sure.
But if it actually tastes that good too, whether it's junior or senior tall boy, I drink that all day, man.
Oh yeah.
You're in the mood for something oaky sitting out by the fire.
Yeah, but nothing overpowering or that's gonna, I don't know, gonna ruin your day. Either.
No, not at all. It's very, if you want something where it's not like like this, all of a sudden it peaks at this one thing and it's like, oh man, what is that? And what is that? This is a nice, even, oaky bourbon.
It is.
It's smooth. It punches well below its proof.
Yeah.
And I just think it's a good bottle for the price.
Yeah.
So I'm thumbs up. I'm gonna give it. I got a number in my head. And let's do we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and then say your number.
Okay.
All right. So there's no. You need a minute still. Or are you good?
I think I got it.
All right.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 8.4.
Whoa. Yeah.
All right. So we're a little different on that.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the better straight oaky bourbons I've had.
Okay.
So I'm a little high. You're a little, either way, not 7.6 is still a good,
Yeah, it's a good
very
score.
good bourbon.
Absolutely.
But if you, I also too didn't put much thought of it into making comparisons to a lot of them.
Right.
True. I've had some probably $50 or $60 ones that are as good, and they got more going on.
Yeah.
But
yeah, and that's kind of where I'm basing my score out of. It's I'm basing it comparing to other things that I've had.
Sure. And I think I might have been a little biased off of mine because I was comparing it to a lot of other Buffalo.
Oh,
drinks.
sure.
You know what I mean?
That makes sense. Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You put 4 of them in front of me, it's going to be 7, 7.2, 7.5,
Yeah.
and then 8 something because so good. But
makes sense.
Either way, man, it's very good. And if you
Still
can find
good.
it, everybody wants a Stagg on the shelf.
Absolutely.
There's no doubt. And if they're all like that or even close, man, I'd say get them, especially MSRP.
I agree.
Don't overpay for them.
No
way I would pay secondary pricing for something like that.
No, what they're trying to sell them for, the 200 or 250. That's just
nope, absolutely not.
There's no way.
But MSRP are close. If the guy's got to make $3,
yeah, sure,
whatever, dude.
Yeah,
but it's very good, man.
Good stuff.
I like it.
Absolutely, cool first go at a Stagg Junior. So
yeah, for sure.
Good stuff. But I think that's going to do it for this episode of Tim and Shayne Taste Everything. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.